Now let us continue with this crusade against these worthless mutants and their enabling owners. Just a quick rant. I'd like to voice my support for the consumption of dog meat all around the world. The Yulin Dog Meat Festival should be a protected festival, and the hundreds of restaurants that serve dog meat all across Asia should be protected and admired. The hypocrisy of people who eat pork, chicken, beef, and other animals jumps out at you. Majority of people who speak out against dog meat consumption eat other animals. The hypocrisy is absurd. So obviously, these people believe dogs are special, that they are superior to other animals. That to me is disgusting, and it has no basis in reality whatsoever. So when people eat dog meat or provide dog meat, it puts all animals on the same level. How can you not respect that? The Dog Meat Festival should be applauded. If you view the lives of pigs, cows as worthless, don't act surprised when other people view dogs as worthless, especially when dogs terrorize their society on a daily basis. There is nothing special about mutts other than the fact that they are the only so-called animals in our society that have a negative impact on society. Every dog that is eaten represents a dog that is no longer a danger to the life and well-being of someone's child, no longer a threat to citizens or the cleanliness of our water. They are no longer a disturbance of peace, no longer a spreader of diseases, parasites, etc. These creatures are absolutely worthless, and if they can provide food to people, then those who slaughter dogs just like other animals are slaughtered for food, they should be applauded, because I'm quite sure dog meat in its essence is cheap because it is a filthy, worthless creature. I am sick and tired of these videos trying to project the Yulin Dog Meat Festival as evil when none of the people protesting would consider these steakhouses evil, or these other restaurants. Pretty much all restaurants serve meat from other animals. They themselves are eating at steakhouses every week, and they have the audacity to cry and scream bloody murder at the sight of a dog slaughterhouse. These slaughterhouses, dog slaughterhouses that have been closed down, people that no longer have a job can support their family, all because you think a worthless mutt deserves to be treated like a human. Other animals, as well as insects, are more important than dogs. The life of an earthworm is more important than the life of your worthless mutt. At least earthworms help to increase oxygen to plants that we eat. Bees are far more important than mutts. Mutts are not important at all. Bees pollinate 80% of the world's plants, including 90 different food crops. 1 out of every 3 or 4 bites of food you eat is thanks to bees. This is not an opinion. You can't say anything like this about a mutt. They destroy plants. They piss on them and kill anything they piss on. They are toxic to our society, toxic to this earth. They represent a disease to the planet itself. Not only are they worthless, they are a problem. According to this article, dogs have driven 11 species into extinction, and they threaten another 188, according to a 2017 study published in Biological Conservation. And somehow, the idea of driving dogs into extinction is seen as evil. No, it is reality. It is nature, especially when a species threatens a dominant species. There is no room for being emotional in these situations. Getting rid of dogs is in accordance with nature. The reason we have these problems is because we are going against the grain of nature by pampering and accepting the presence of creatures that we should drive into extinction. All other pets are simply owned. Cat owners, rabbit owners. The job of dog owners is not only to own them, but to restrain them. You don't have to restrain any other animal. Right? This is why these dog nuts, they don't come on here. They don't argue. They don't make videos refuting anything. If they do, it's absolutely brainless and does not deserve attention. You can't argue with these facts. If all dog owners release their dogs into the streets to become strays, free, like other animals, rabbits, squirrels, only dogs, so-called man's best friend, only dogs would wage deadly attacks against humans. This is not the type of creature that deserves sympathy from humans. It's very simple. I saw a lion documentary a few days ago where a herd of buffalo came across an injured lion. Did they feel sorry for the lion? No. Instead, they started to attack the lion. Killed it. Why? Because if the lion recovers, it will again be a threat to themselves and especially their young. The main reason other animals hate lions and other top predators is because those predators will oftentimes target their young. The targeting of a species' young enrages the adults of that species like nothing else in the world. And here it is with humans. They actually pamper these mutts more and more the more kids they maul. This is a very disgusting population of humans today. It is very degrading to our capabilities, intelligence-wise. Such an insult to humanity itself. It infuriates me. We are doing the exact opposite of what nature intended for us to do, and that is to do everything in our power to protect our young. These dog nuts and their culture is absolutely disgusting. That is the exact same relationship dogs have with humans. They target our young. Nobody cares when people eat frogs or deer or goat, antelope, cow, etc. But when you eat dog meat, suddenly all of a sudden people talk about animal cruelty. All of a sudden people start to post images of dogs looking sad. The manipulation of people's emotions begins. It only takes place when dog meat is the topic. Absolute rubbish. Now, the Yulin Dog Meat Festival is said to only represent 0.01% of all dog meat consumption across Asia. And I fully support those people's decision to eat those worthless mutts. The more dogs they eat, the safer their communities become. The more peaceful and healthy their communities become. You can't say that about cows or other farm animals. Only the consumption of dogs enhances the quality of life for humans because they are naturally designed for humans to drive into extinction. Once again, an example of humans not acting in accordance with nature, in fact, doing the exact opposite. So I don't know if there are any videos online in support of the Yulin festival or in support of dog meat consumption in general. If there are none, I am very happy and humbled to provide the first.